call to order City Council regular session, March the 2nd, 2020, at 6 p.m. at the City Municipal Building. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Janet, do roll call, please.
Alderpersons Goodhue.
Here.
Hanson.
Here.
Plum.
Here.
Robinson. Here. Scott.
Here.
Wade.
Here.
Mayor Panaleo.
Here.
Sergeant Murphy.
Here.
Approval or correction of minutes for the meeting held on February the 17th, 2020, regular session.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes for the meeting held February 17th, 2020. I'll second it.
Janet, take the roll call.
Robinson.
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Okay, report of standing committees. Finance with Goodhue.
Okay, the Finance Committee met on February 17th. A representative from Adams Marquette Telephone Cooperative was present at our meeting, and they are interested in leasing space on both city water towers and a small building for their equipment. The service will require a small dish to be placed on houses to allow for a wireless network. Clerk Winters will get a lease agreement in place and get back in touch with a representative from the telephone co-op. Also, to comply with the DNR, the city water meters need to be replaced due to a lead joint in those. And that's all I have.
Okay. And,
Hold on just a second.
Yes.
You did say it was 5G, right?
yes, it's a
I
5G.
just want to make sure that Julie, I didn't know if Julie had said that it was 5G.
Okay.
To make sure that everybody knew it was a 5G service.
Okay. Public Safety Committee.
We talked about the chief and the need for that, and we did, we also talked about the housing in the city. That's about it.
Okay. And so I'll just give a quick little second here. I'm not going to say a whole lot today. I just wanted to give the community a heads up. Every time something is supposed to occur, it kind of brings out the scammers. And to prevent anyone in the city from being scammed, we have a census coming up starting April the 1st. And these are 4 things that if they are official census people, they will not do any one of these 4 things. They will not ask you for your social security number. They will not ask for money or donations. They will not ask you any kind of political affiliation, and they will not ask for any banking or credit card information. If you happen to get a phone call, they say that they're census and they ask for any one of these 4 questions, feel free to contact the Census Bureau because they would want to know that that has occurred. And more information will be brought to you over the next month regarding the census and the advantages of filling out the census information for our community. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead at this point, and as far as a public works update, you have something? Cindy, you have something for a public works update? Okay. I don't really have a whole lot right now. It's been really nice and quiet. We haven't had any big snowstorms. We're seeing the snow melt. We got a couple weeks of warmer weather, and so that means the snow will be melting. We are putting in place some plans for things that will be going on at the Burt Morris Park. Some trees that will be getting cut down there, but outside of that, we're pretty much status quo right now. Police Department?
Thank you, Council. Last month, I attended the City Council meeting in lieu of Chief Lauby. He also attended various meetings throughout the city, and including with the Sheriff's Office regarding different programs that we're going to be using with the Sheriff's Office. Myself and Officer Kirstein attended our yearly in-service with the Sheriff's Office. Some of the topics that were covered were CPR and Narcan administration, a legal update from the District Attorney's Office, mental health training, as well as ATV safety and other topics. I also attended the Wisconsin Traffic Safety Officers Association Conference. This was in conjunction with my recertification as a drug recognition expert, so that'll be good for the next 2 years. The police department handled 78 calls for service last month. We issued 16 citations and 6 written warnings. From that, I think the high points from that, we had 1 OWI arrest and 1 stolen vehicle that was recovered here in the city, stolen from Wisconsin Rapids.
Okay.
Additionally, I've done some updating here in the police department. Some of our forms that were a little behind in the times got updated to be a little bit more user-friendly. I've also implemented new evidence protocols for the police department, reorganized and modified our short-term evidence room, as well as further organizing our vault. And Chief Lowby did install the new rack for the servers to bring us in compliance with DOJ and other regulations. And that's it.
And everything looks really nice, in case anyone hasn't taken time to see what he has accomplished downstairs. It's really very, very nice. So thank you very much for your work.
No problem.
It's greatly appreciated. New action. Introduce, adopt resolution 2020-06R, Adams Friendship Area Safe Routes to School Plan. Did anyone have any questions? Because that was several pages long. You needed to go to the link to see everything, but that was a meeting that I attended. Bobby Hilson had also attended that, and several other officials within the city had, in the area, had been part of. No questions? We would give a motion to,
I'll make a motion, we introduce, adopt resolution 2020-06R, Adams Friendship Area Safe Roads to School Plan.
I'll second that.
Janet, take the vote, please.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
The next one on new business is the job description for the chief of police.
The job description was looked at by personnel and at safety, and so it's just kind of like, this is what we've got right now, and it has been updated. So.
Do you need a motion for that?
To accept the changes, yes.
Yes.
I'll make the motion to accept the changes on the chief of police job description.
I'll second that.
Janet, take the vote, please.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott.
Yes.
Okay, at this time, we're going to be looking at the hiring process for the street superintendent. And I would like Leanne, Chief,
You skipped
oh,
number 3.
yep, I missed it, sorry.
okay.
Hiring process for chief of police.
There's been some question as to which way we should go, if we should use GovHR or we should do it internally. Since we'd like to get it going, we'd like one way or the other to decide whether we're going to go with GovHR or we're gonna do it by internally. But we're gonna do it. At one meeting, I've heard one thing, another meeting, I've heard another, so now we need to just decide, and so we can go on with this.
So it was the options between GovHR or Wiley that was the two. One was mentioned at one meeting, one was mentioned at the other meeting. And so it comes down to,
But when we discussed this and safety, it was the understanding that it was going to cost more if we did the chief separate from the superintendent. That's kind of why we were looking
No,
at
it
widening
didn't,
it.
no,
Or it was like $7,000 more or something, I can't remember. the
well,
exact
no,
number.
there's different plans with it. What Jason had proposed was that we would look at Wiley Net, see what we would get out of that. If we found that that was not giving us what we needed, then we would look at GovHR. Personnel had stated originally that we would go GovHR, which was the $7,000, adding on at least another $2,000 in advertising costs, coming up to $9,000. So what we want to know now is which way that the council really wants to go. If we want to just start off with Wiley Net, or do you want to just kick it right in and go with GovHR?
I think we should try it with Wiley Net first, and then if we don't get what we are looking for, then go with GovHR.
I agree.
I'll make that in.
Saving some money there.
Yeah, I'll make that into a motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, then Janet, take the vote, please.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
No.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into the hiring process for the street superintendent.
Again, we're looking at, are we going GovHR or are we going internally? Okay. It's just kind of like, which way are we doing it?
Do you want to tell them about the difference with the description though?
Okay.
So we, originally, it was required that they have training courses of the water, wasn't it, and of,
Well, it was mainly that we had added in the wastewater treatment plant as qualifications for the position. But now after discussion and very small participation from the last time that we advertised the position, that we're looking at removing that and putting that on a 2-year, that they would have to have their certification in the wastewater treatment plant in 2 years upon being hired, but they would need to have the water certification and CDL license to be able to be the supervisor, including, you know, all of the regular things that they would have to know how to do, like your DNR reports and your computer usage and supervisor qualifications and all that. Now, if we were not going to go GovHR, then we would go, and maybe Janet, you could help me with all of them, League of Municipality, rural water,
Mid-state.
mid-state, newspaper,
website.
and our website. Was there another one that I missed?
We might have put it on the Wisconsin Clerks Association as well.
So it would be going with those or going GovHR.
And are we looking for about the same dollar amount?
It's free on the other ones.
Right.
GovHR is going to be $2,500 plus probably about $1,000 to $1,500 in advertising. So it's gonna be around $4,000. We would go a lesser plan with that.
How does the committee feel about it?
well, we originally, we only got 2 applicants when the water treating was on there.
When
So-
the wastewater
When the
treatment.
wastewater treatment was on there. So we thought maybe if we took that off, that maybe there would be more applicants that came through just going through the free advertisement. But
Because I believe the discussion was that we had, was it, how many applicants last time? You know, a few years back, that we did that, and of course, all those additional certifications were not on there, and I think we had like 12 applicants or something.
What we're trying to do is get it started as quickly as possible. Fastest way to do it would be doing it internally rather than going with GovHR. The turnover time would be faster. But you can't say how many applicants we would get either way.
And then GovHR would just be putting it out there. They wouldn't be selecting the ones that are the best, is that correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they do go to Twitter, Facebook, and all of these other ones that can cause a lot of additional applications to come in that we would consequently have to go through.
I don't know, I guess if we're gonna remove requirements from what we really wanted, why don't we just go the free road?
That's what I was thinking too.
I mean, I can see if we're gonna go with all the higher education stuff that we wanted, then we went into a bigger pool, then that HR made more sense. But now if we're gonna provide training for somebody,
Which I mean, obviously, they're going to get paid for doing their online training to get their certifications and such.
So at least we maybe have a little extra money to pay for that training.
but is 2 years about the time frame for that certification? Is that the reason why you're going with 2 years to get it?
No, just within, because we're figuring a new person is gonna come in, they've gotta get to know the area, they gotta get to know our streets.
And I get that, and heaven forbid, Brian gets really sick, what are we doing?
We have Joel right now.
He's certified.
He'll be
100%?
finishing this next following test here with them the next, like, few weeks,
Okay, so he did it within 6 months, then?
No, we did it with that.
Yeah, with it.
Okay. Okay, so 2 years is definitely.
So it's like a year to get organized and understand the rest of the department, and 1 year to do that.
All right. Thank you for that explanation. So yeah, I would make a motion to proceed on the hiring process for the street superintendent as internal.
I'll second it.
Hey, Janet, take the vote, please.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue.
Yes.
Okay, issuance of temporary B, special picnic license for the Knights of Columbus, St. Patrick's Corned Beef and Cabbage fundraiser.
I'll make a motion to issue the temporary Class B license to the Knights of Columbus for their corned beef and cabbage fundraiser.
I'll second it.
Janet, take the vote, please.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
And I need to do payment of the bills.
Are you waiving that fee too for them, or?
No,
Um,
okay.
Oh, okay, because that's something in the past, we normally waive that fee as a donation, so I was just asking. Okay.
Yeah, they paid them the 20.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second it.
Okay, Janet, take the vote, please.
Robinson,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
And can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
Janet, take the vote.
Scott,
Yes.
Wade,
Yes.
Goodhue,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
Plum,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.